Hello there, I'm going to be doing some causal body sound harmonization for us now. I'm saying now because I'm pretty sure some of you are going to be seeing this on recording, even though I'm doing this live right now. Haven't recorded these for a while, really felt I was to do that. So a lot of what I'm doing here is what I do in my distance sessions. People call up and say, I'm feeling this, that, and the other, and I work through a process on their etheric field as if they were right here with me, but of course they're far away. I'll take you through that in a minute. Before I get started here, I did want to show you this. Now it's backwards because I'm on Facebook here. This is a book called Mystic Pearls of Red Feather. A Red Feather is a spirit guide, a guide I met at the start of my work back in 2007 through another channel, and I just fell in love with that energy. This book was put together by some friends of mine who got the teachings from our collective teacher at the time. She channeled these, put this in this lovely book. And I'm sharing this because I just felt, all of a sudden, I felt, well, got these wonderful teachings of wisdom here, and I'm just going to start putting them out a couple a week or something. And so, you know, if you see me posting about this red feather, it's from this, and I'll share the book that this is from as well. But it's such beautiful teachings, and everyone deserves to know about this. I feel, yeah. All right. So as for now, what I'm going to do right now, I call it causal body sound harmonization. Now. Let's perhaps start there. What is the causal body as I would see it? So we've got physical body, of course we do, and depending on your particular viewpoint, there's other bodies that we have: the mental body, emotional body, astral body, etheric body. The causal body, I would call it, is a little further out here. Some might like to call it the higher self. For me, and where I'm coming from here, it's the interface with everything else. And so if the world at the moment, you might say it's always like this, but at the world at the moment it's in a particularly charged place, right? Our ability to interface in a more balanced way or a less balanced way is going to determine how we feel and how things go. So I would say the causal body is tremendously important in how we, how good care we're taking of it. Now, I use sound because sound is a good interface between physicality and non-physicality. So you can't see sound, you can feel it, all right? So sound is a good interface and good bridge between physicality and non-physicality, solid form and etheric form, okay? Because if you think about thoughts you have and the feelings you have, this is non-physical, okay? And a lot of what we feel in our body is the first steps of that etheric substance interfacing with our body. So it's important, in my life I will get better at explaining this, but anyway, as for what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with a process of clearing. You see I've got the gong here. I'll be using that first of all. I'll be using the didgeridoo. Again, I'll say behind me I've got a crystal grid, and the crystal grid, it's in the form of the, if any of you are into Kabbalah, it's in the form of the Sephiroth, which is kind of humanoid, right? If you actually look at it, the structure of it. And I use a form like that because I want to depict the human body and therefore the collective body, because that's what I'm going to be working on. As I work on this, I pick up different areas to be worked on in the collective, because especially since we just had the eclipse. If you're watching this on recording, it is middle of April 2024. We've just had the total eclipse. A lot getting stirred up, and expecting to come across a fair bit in the solar plexus and the sacral chakra of the collective as I work. That's all clearing. I'm then going to do a balancing of sorts, and I use the tuning forks because you won't really see what's in my hands then. Hopefully you'll be eyes closed and just enjoying your own time there. I'm going to do a kind of attunement with the crystal bowl, and then I use the flute to weave that all together. Because you understand, when you do energy work, energy work isn't a stamp cookie cutter thing. Just like doing any kind of work, there's certain tools for certain parts of the job. And then once you've done that, you need to kind of seal and ground that. That's what I'm doing with the flute, okay? So I appreciate you taking the time to join me for this. From the point I start in a minute or so, this should take no more than 30 minutes, okay? And there's nothing you need to do. There's really nothing you need to do. I'm just going to suggest you get yourself comfortable. Sit down, lay down, whatever it is. I never know what the sound is like coming through here. I've literally just switched my phone on and I'm going to go for it. So, you know, adjust the sound as you need to. Some people like to use earbuds, but you know, whatever works, okay? I think that's the short of the long process I'm going to go through. As for you, I'm just going to suggest you close your eyes, because the most interesting stuff is going on inside you. It's going on inside you. There's really not much to watch here. But anyway, enough of my rambling. You get the point. I would like to just open with a brief prayer. And I open with prayer not because of any particular tradition, but to just give honor to the consciousness around us, the opportunity to do this anyway, and of course, yes, the angels and spirit guides that support. So take a breath with me if you wish. So we take a breath into our heart there, giving gratitude for this moment, giving gratitude to our choice, our great choice. Let's begin briefly by grounding our energies, grounding below, connecting above, calling forth a web of crystalline love around us. We call to our higher self, of course. We call to the highest good of what we need in this moment. Giving gratitude to all that supports us at all times, in all ways, and we say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, amen. All right, let's close our eyes if you wish. I'm going to start with the gong, and I will let you know when I'm complete. let's just keep the breathing even for a moment. Bring your attention to your chest. Let's be breathing from there, please. Just gentle breaths and letting the body rise and fall, expand and contract, following the breath. Let the stomach relax, and all we want to do is just integrate right now. Just integrating. Your body knows what to do, your spirit knows what to do. We're just breathing. From that space of connection, let your mind lead. We're just going to, with our breath, allow a little bit of golden light to go into our auric field, our energy field, all around us now. Remember that it goes behind you as well, beneath you as well, above you as well. So again, let's now ground our energies. Let's ground our energy. Just sending it downwards. There's no wrong way to do that. Sending your energy downwards, feeling that reconnection with physical form, the spirit in your body. Let's take a nice deep breath together. Let's take a nice deep breath together. Lovely, wonderful, 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 wonderful. Okay. Well, thank you for spending some time with me, you all. And those of you going to watch on recording, thank you as well. For what it's worth, just sharing what I'm seeing and getting as I'm working there is while I expected to be finding more around here in the collective, right? It's actually more on the shoulders. It's like carrying weight on our shoulders. And if we're carrying weight on our shoulders, it's because we're not letting ourselves put it down, and we're not letting ourselves move it. It's like we feel like we need to carry it, and that's what some of us, myself included, need to look at. So just what I'm coming across there. But all I've got to say, bear in mind, if I'm just saying this live, I'll share with some of you that I will be in Ohio tomorrow. I'm leaving early in the morning. Going to be in Cleveland most of the next week. I'm happy to be seeing some people. It's been a good 6 months or so. If you're in the area and you didn't know that, then reach out to me, and I'll let you know where I'm going to be. Otherwise, let's take a breath together, you guys. And thank you so much for spending time with me. Thank you for being physical counterparts for this as well. That's what makes it go out. That's why we do this. I wish you all a wonderful rest of the day, weekend. God bless, and see you again soon.